Video number 4 from section 4 introduces animals. In it, we will talk about domestic and wild animals and use different categories to describe them. Now, let's look closer at the vocabulary and tasks of Unit 4. In this unit, we're talking about farm animals, as I've already mentioned, and this vocabulary is represented by the words and by the chant. The chant, you can download this chant from YouTube, and there our students will be doing it. After you learn the basic vocabulary, it's time to go to the opposites. New opposites are based on the video, and also I would advise to go back and review the opposites from Unit 2. That is how you will be able to do the tasks on page 2. Next, after we have talked about the animals and the opposites, it's high time to start talking about animal movements. Movements belong to expanding vocabulary, so they will be reviewed in many topics, and usually they are learned really well by the kids. Why? Probably because kids may use them as a chance to move. You can show the movements, you can use all TPR activities you can imagine, but at first I would suggest just to watch the video and to go through the words, to go through the vocabulary, to trace and copy the vocabulary, and only then start showing the movements. The final moment of talking about farm animals is the speaking. These parts of the worksheet may be used both for reading and speaking. It recycles the vocabulary of colors, animals, sounds, movements, and descriptive vocabulary. And also, if you look closer at my farm speaking, you will see that the same as the previous speakings, it allows reviewing categories vertically and then speak about animals using horizontal lines. Also, you will see that the bigger speaking or the speaking with more categories allows pointing at the pictograms and speaking about animals using horizontal lines. We always suggest our students to trace the words and to read them. Of course, at first you may just read and then trace, or you can go back after a certain time and trace the words if you don't have time at once.